better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. Money's moving to me. I'm a millionairess. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Saturday to you all. I hope that you are having an amazing day thus far. Go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let us know where in the virtual building you are watching us from this afternoon. I am super ecstatic. As you see, I have a dynamic panel of powerful women with me. Black Girl Magic on a Trillion this afternoon. And ladies and gents, we are going to have an amazing time. So let's see who's here. Go ahead, rep your city, rep your country. Let us know who is here. Say hello. Go ahead and comment. And I'm hearing some feedback, so let's make sure that we just mute out our lines and make sure this is clear. So listen, ladies and gents, we are about to get started, and I'm just super ecstatic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself and then these dynamic, powerful women that I have with me as well. And so my name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled, single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books on the bestseller list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome once again. I need to see who's in the building. Who is here? Brooklyn's in the house. Hey, Rosa. Welcome, welcome. Louisiana. Hello, Miss Sharon. Welcome, welcome. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the dynamic, powerful, beautiful women of excellence and power that I have with me today. I have none other to my right, the one, the only, the godmother, the millionaire maker herself, powerful woman of God, hailing from Houston, Texas. Give it up for Dorothy Cook.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. And right below Dorothy Cook, we have the one and only, my girl, the founder of the Walters Academy for Entrepreneurship, serial entrepreneur, college professor, the one and only Dr. Veronica Walters, also known as Dr. V. And then right below me, we have the powerful, the chaplain of TOP, the founder, I said the founder, but she's actually the lead pastor of the Antioch Baptist Church in Harlem, New York City, serial entrepreneur, wife and mother, none other than Pastor Sean. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. Listen, I want to see who's here. I also want you to go ahead and start a watch party because we're going to have some dialogue today. And listen, we keep it 100. If you didn't know, you're going to find out today. And so we want to make sure that you get your following, your friends on here, because in all that we're going to do, as though we're going to have fun, we also want to ensure that we are inspiring and equipping people to be able to have some hope, some fun with all the things that are going on in the world. We want to be a beacon of light to you all today. So with that being said, I want to talk about Black excellence, okay? We're seeing a lot of different things going on in the world, and a lot of depictions are, being made. And so I think it's very imperative that we create our own narrative, right? And so with that being said, I want to know, starting with the godmother, what does Black excellence mean to you?
Wow. It's hard to put that title on something. For me, it is. Because very few people show it anymore. Black excellence to me is love, unconditional love. Love for your fellow person where you don't do them wrong. The same love you have for Jesus Christ, you have for your neighbor as yourself. That's what Black excellence is. Any excellence, black, green, yellow. And I don't know how you get past that if you don't have it.
Mm.
Even the Bible say the greatest of all is love. You can have this, you can have that, but if you have not love, you have nothing. So Excellence to me is to love unconditionally.
That's good.
Not see a person's faults nor his colors, nor hold him to a higher standard than you hold yourself. You know, we look at people and say what they don't do and judge them quickly, but yet we don't do it. All this
Hmm.
that's going on now, if there was any kind of excellence, this wouldn't be. Black excellence, white excellence, green excellence. I want to see some Jesus excellence.
Hmm.
So
Amen.
that's what it's not about a person, a job, a title. It's love. For me, it's love. It's pure, unconditional love.
Got it. Got it. So I'm going to go to Pastor Sean and I'm going to ask you the same question. What does Black excellence mean to you?
Means integrity. You see, character is what you do when everybody's watching. Integrity is what you do when no one's watching.
Mhm.
And so excellence should be displayed whether you have a group of people with you or whether you're by yourself. We display excellence in our ministry. And when people come to our ministry, they look and they're like, wow, I've never experienced this. If you call our phone, my staff have to greet you. It's a great day in the life of Antioch Baptist Church. How may I serve you in a spirit of excellence? And
Mm,
excellence means that we're servants. We have a servant heart and we're willing to go the distance.
that's good, Pastor Sean. I love that. Dr. V, I'm going to ask you the same question. What does Black excellence mean to you?
For me, when I think about Black excellence, I think first of all of the people who lived Black excellence as a role model to us. I think about those people who, despite what they experienced, despite what was going on in their life, they operated in a spirit of excellence when other people looked at them and told them they had no value. So for me, when I think of Black excellence, I think about, yes, absolutely, reflecting the values of the kingdom, but also reflecting the values that would make my family proud. My family was real big on certain things. One of the things that my family was always big on was it's love. Like love was huge for my family. Always having a smile was huge for my family, and doing it in spite of. So for me, when I think of Black excellence, I think, am I representing God and my family well, right? And sometimes that means for me that I may have to step I may do something that to someone doesn't look like love, but really is love because we don't really understand what love is. As a mother of seven, I know that there are times when my love for my children has required me to discipline them, to shake some stuff up in their life because that was the only way I was going to save them, right? But I still love them. It didn't mean I loved them any less. For me, I look at this panel and I see Black excellence because I believe Black excellence is understanding we don't have to all agree on everything and we still can love each other and rock with each other and build and impact lives. Because I think that when we start thinking that everybody's got to think exactly the same way, then we run into problems. But there must be basic standards. And so godmother love has to be one of those standards. It has to be. It has to be a core part of excellence, period. Because when you love someone, you'll serve them with excellence.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Now, for me, when it comes to Black excellence, let's go to the actual definition of excellence. So, excellence means to the quality of being outstanding, doing something extremely good, right? That's the actual definition of excellence. Now, when I think of Black excellence, I think of royalty. I think back on our original state of being. I think on doing things done in an excellent manner, with courtesy. And I also think of an experience, right? Whenever you have experienced something excellent. You've gone to a 5-star restaurant, a 5-star hotel. It created an experience for you to where you're like, oh my gosh, this is great. And so when I think about Black excellence, I think about seeing a sister, a brother that may look like me, that handles themselves in such a way that after you've been in their environment, you become better. You become someone that literally has experienced love, experienced grace, class, edification. That's what it means to me. And for someone who is a stickler for customer service, let me tell you something. My biggest pet peeve is a lack of customer service. And so when I go somewhere, I'm looking at you sideways, I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. But when I can go somewhere and be like, oh my gosh, like they left me with an awe. They left me feeling inspired. They left me feeling like I can come back here and tell other people about it. And so for me, Black excellence is being able to create an experience for others. And also with that, the responsibility of showing other people how all of us can come together in such a way where what you may have thought is not exactly what it is, And so I thank you all for sharing that. Now, we're talking about Black excellence, and we know that there are a lot of different things going on. And it comes to a point where, we have like Tuesdays, Blackout Tuesday, and, really being able to support Black owned businesses and things of that sort. And so with that, I'm just grateful that I decided to partner with a company that is Black owned. Shout out to Tava. And so I want to know, ladies, with you watching right now, let me set this disclaimer out there, because it's often that disclaimers are needed because it's so easy for things to be misconstrued and taken out of context. And so let me say this. By us coming together today, speaking on Black excellence, speaking on the importance of being able to support Black owned businesses, does not in any way, shape, or form mean that we are discriminating against any other ethnicity or style of business. But what the context in this conversation today happens to be Black excellence and powerful women of color. And so now that that disclaimer is put out there, let me go on to the next question, which is, what does it mean, or how important is it for you to feel, excited, or whatever you may feel about partnering with an African-American owned company? And not only are they an African-American owned company, but the excellence factor. I mean, I can tell you right now, the fact that Tava has done everything since 8 months ago now, since they pre-launched in excellence. I mean, a customer service staff that is always super excited when you call. They are on it. They're there to greet you, and they're excited. We start all of our, Facebook Lives on time. Like, the excellence is real. Our customers get called to confirm their orders, creating that experience. So I want to know, Pastor Sean, I want you to share, how important is it for you to, one, be a part of a Black owned company, and what that means for those that are, thinking about blacking out on Tuesday?
Well, first of all, I came from a line of entrepreneurs. My dad was the first African-American owned business in Staten Island.
Wow.
During a time when, just like now, racism was in your face. And because he walked in a spirit of excellence, it was a detail business, so he detailed cars. And everything he did was to the letter, and he did it in a spirit of excellence. I knew what that looked like. And so even for me, when I heard about Tava, and I heard that Mr. Kenny Lloyd had his fingerprint on it, I watched that man 11 years ago walk in a spirit of excellence in our previous company. I watched how he treated people. And I watched how, he served in his previous company, causing them to be go up 500% in profit, and being $1 billion company. And so I knew what excellence looked like. And I knew that to partner with Tava meant that we would see nothing but excellence. And, you know, as an African American woman, I'm proud to be able to send my people to customer service and know that they're going to get A1 treatment as if they're the only customer in the world. It's almost like Jesus. You understand? If we had been the only one, he would have still went all out for us. That's how our customer service operate. And so being a part of this company, when you've heard for years, oh, you know what, I don't want to partner with Black, owned businesses because they don't walk in integrity. Tava walks in integrity.
Awesome, awesome. Absolutely. So I'm going to ask the godmother the same question. Go ahead and let us know.
The same thing. I know Kenny Lloyd personally. I've lived around Kenny Lloyd. I haven't lived with him, but I've lived around him and Shantae. We lived in the same building, and I was on the 26th floor, and he was on 2 floors down. He had 2 apartments in the building, so it was like a daily. We saw each other daily. Shantae fixed breakfast for us, and I could smell it from downstairs. I was upstairs, I smelled downstairs. I did. Okay, Shantae, I'm on my way. Open the door. We had to unlock it inside the door. And he had 2 apartments in there. And see, when like Pastor Sean said, character is not doing when people can see you. It's when they can't see you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still in excellence. There are times when people say, I'm coming over. Oh, not, give me 10 minutes. You understand? Give me 10 minutes, okay? I ain't that person. But never once did I see anything out of order in Shantae's house, in her life. I'm serious. So that speaks loudly in itself. And I don't care what time of day we went. It wasn't no surprises. No, Dorothy, don't come now. No, she called me Dorothea. No, Dorothea, don't come now. Hold on. Her door was always open. Her home, that says a lot, and I'm not talking about other people that are not. But when you can see, like you say, character is when other people can't see. And then you go in there and that's what you see, what you want to see, what you need to see. I watched him as we worked in our company. He was always striving to be better, to do something better. He said, oh no, Dorothy, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's do this. He come up with I'll never forget the 40-20. He was always at his desk, sitting and making things better. I remember his vision board. I remember looking at his vision board. Everything was on that vision board he now has. I remember him wanting that Maybach. He got that Maybach. And he told me, he said, I'm going to get it. And he said, we're going to do this way. And we're going to do this that way. And we're going to do this way. And we're going to improve this way. And he not only talked about it, he continued to be about it. So I'm not talking from off a distance. I'm talking from a person I became to know and love. I saw the favor of God, and I tell people that all the time. They may get tired of hearing it, but I'm always looking for the favor of God. I follow the favor of God.
Right.
It's on Kenny Lloyd's life. Hear me when I tell you. I've seen it for myself. I've seen him go from broke as hell to living exceptionally well.
Come on.
I've seen him, and I always tell the story about he was evil. And like he said yesterday, he really wasn't evil. He was mad and angry at the situation he was in, which I do understand that. And there is a difference. But I've seen him go all the way to the top. And I've seen him fall. And I've seen him be that same person, working as if he was still at the top. I saw him having to move out of his 2 apartments. And everybody thought, oh, Kenny is this it. Kenny went out of those 2 apartments and had almost lost everything and moved into $1 million home. And everybody said, how did he do that? Well, he don't have no money. How did he do that? Favor of God.
That's right. That's right. Awesome.
He moved from that house to another house just as bad. No, nothing. This was all before TLC, the ending of artists, where you're in between and have nothing. And nobody knew he had nothing because you could see the favor of God on him.
That's good.
So, seeing somebody with the favor of God, you want to follow them. And I know in my heart of hearts that everything about Tava will be excellent, or Kenny Lord wouldn't have his name on it.
There you
I
go.
know that.
Bam.
I know that.
Awesome. 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 So I'm going to ask Dr. V quickly to share, because I know, Dr. V, you and I have very similar tastes. So I want you to go ahead and share, why is it important, or how is it important, you being partnered with a Black-owned company?
Well, listen, let me say this. First of all, I didn't have the experience that the godmother had or that Pastor Sean had when it came to Mr. Lloyd. And I think that my filter was affected by the people that he was connected to in the previous company. And my experience was not necessarily the most positive. And so when I looked at Tava, I'm looking at it. And while they're saying yes, I'm saying, nah, not doing it, right? Not to mention the fact that I had just had a bad experience with another company that was launching, and nothing they said they were going to do did they do. Like nothing was, and I had taken people who believed in me, who, followed my word, who all of that. And I moved and I said, what is this? Because my word means something to me. And so when Sharita approached me and was like, hey, I want you to check this out. I'm like, is that company? And she was like, well, yeah, I think so, but I just need you to listen. And I listened and I was like, okay, I'm good. Girl, you go ahead. Be blessed. Like whatever you do, I support you, but I'm good. And really it was filtered through the past experiences. And I'm a person where I believe, I listen to God. And I don't think I was ready for Tava then. I wasn't ready. I think that had I come in then, I think I would have brought negativity in my perspective. I just don't think I was ready. I think there were some areas that God needed to work on and heal in me before I could be ready for Tava. It wasn't something Tava needed to do. It was something that God needed to do in me. So fast forward, I love supporting Black-owned businesses. Not because I don't support anybody else, but because, listen, I know how hard it is for us to start business and maintain businesses. I know what it's like having started a school, and I started it from our pockets. We didn't have grants. We didn't have a lot of money saved. I bootstrapped this school, my family. My husband as a barber was supporting us. I would teach extra classes to try to, so I get it. I understand what it takes to start a business. And I love network marketing. So as much as I would say, I don't want to do it, I'm sick of these people, I love it. I love helping people come together. I love helping people grow. I love constant achievement. I'm very achievement driven, right? I love, building something massive that can impact a lot of lives, because I know that we can do more together. So I love that. So when I came into Tava, I came in to use the product, and I really wasn't planning on using products. I tried to get the product somewhere else, and God shut it down. Like I tried 3 times to swipe my card, and it was well over $200 and some dollars, almost $300 that I was trying to swipe for. Okay. And the money was there, but it would not work. It couldn't happen. And I believe God blocked it. And I'm thankful
Sure did.
God blocked it, because one thing I know, Sharita, is I know what happens when we get together, when you and I get together. And listen, now mind you, I've heard about Dorothy Cook. I have seen stuff that she's done. People that I admire and respect and hold in high regard would always talk about the godmother. Who is this godmother? Who is this lady? And then I get over here and I realize, well, wait a minute. That's the godmother that they've been talking about, right? All of my fears that I had, I listened to Mr. Lloyd. And God works like this for me as a prophet. You know, whatever my concerns are, he will allow those concerns to be addressed by people without me asking a question. They will say the exact words that I need to hear. And I was listening to him, and he was saying the exact words that were in my heart, the things that I needed to hear. And after I tried the product was so good that even not thinking about building the company, building the business, I had to go live and tell people. I said, wait, what is this? I tried other products. I've used a lot of products. And to be honest with you, all the products I've used, I've lost weight on. Like, that's not the issue for me, right? What is the issue for me is this. When I can come together and help build something that is Black owned, that is empowering people who otherwise might not get a chance. When you say that this is an arc and it's not just rhetoric. See, I'm real big on not just having rhetoric. It's enough people that just use the word of God, but they just use it. Like, they don't mean it. They're not living it. They just use it as a way to draw people in, but all your actions is anti-word of God, right? But I heard his heart. And it didn't matter what I had perceived in the past. I saw his heart. And so for me, I saw his heart. I saw the hand of God. I saw the favor of God. I saw him pulling prophets. Listen, prophets don't go everywhere because they're too sensitive. When stuff starts feeling like, I got to exit, deuces, right? I saw people of God with power attach and connect to this company. And I said, okay, God, I get it. Best decision I could have made. The best decision I could have made. And I am grateful for this place, this ark of safety, a place where my gifts can be honed and can be used to build something from the ground up, you know. And it's not a thing where you use your gifts, but only the people at the very top make money. Only at the people at the very top benefit. No, I already see myself at the very top. I already see myself getting there. And so for me, listen, this is the best decision I could have made. And so for those people who may have a conception or a preconceived notion of who Kenny Lloyd is, right? Or what this company is, because it's new. I saw a video, someone was comparing the two companies and said, well, if you want to put your risk in a company that is only a few months old, I'll put my risk in a company that's only a few months old, that's operating in excellence, that's moving to build the people who have been tossed aside by all these other companies. I will build there in a minute, and I will work to help heal the wounds of the brokenhearted, the people who are supposed to be in this industry but have left because of the disappointment from leadership, the lies that they've been told, and the way that they've been used. I'll do that any day. So you take ever how many years, keep it, do what you need to do. But I know I'm called to this place and this appointed time, because we have people to rescue. There are people who still need to be called to the ark. And that's why I'm here at Tava. I'm calling them to the ark of safety and telling them with all assurance. Let me tell you what I know, because y'all know I don't play about two things. I don't play about my food, and I don't play about my money. Okay? Two things. I don't play about my family either, but first and foremost, I don't play about my food, and I don't play about my money, right? But I have unequivocally been absolutely blessed being here. It means everything to me. It means everything to have the godmother as a part of what we're doing and what we're building, to be able to look at her and see her vibrance and see her still moving and doing and getting it done and fine and fabulous. You know, Pastor Sean out there doing it, and to see the hand of God that will cause you to skip ranks in a month.
Come on. Say that. Come on.
That's the power of God.
That's
and
right.
That's what people don't understand. You can do anything. You know, you can say, well, what's the difference between this tea and this tea? Y'all can say it's no difference. I know this worked better for me. But anyway, you know, whatever work for you. Whatever products work for you. Beyond the products, I'm building history.
Come on.
I'm building a legacy. And that's what I want to be a part of. Building a legacy and making history. That's what we have the opportunity to do. So for the people that want comfort, stay where you at. But for the people that want to create and build and make history, listen, you can't beat Tava as an experience, because the excellence is bar none. Excellent. Products incredible. Pay on time. The Tava app, I built my business with it. It's simple, it's simplified, it's easy, it's effective, and it's working.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
No, you better go ahead and preach, Dr. V. You better go ahead and preach, because that's exactly what was needed. And it was so on point with everything that you literally just said. And I want to touch on that because you went into how the products were amazing, and you went into what I want to talk about now. Because, okay, we talk about excellence in customer service, and that's all great and that's good. Now let's talk about excellence in products, because this is the thing. We can't just talk about Black excellence and not mention also health, because Black people as a whole have been literally in a place where their health is more in danger than most other races. And so I want to Pastor Sean for you to come on and talk about, how important it is that these products are not only helping you, but your advocacy in the community as an activist and pastor. Speak on that, if you will. And of course, we make absolutely no medical claims, but these products do what they do. Pastor Sean?
First of all, in our community, we receive the least resources. That's why it's so important for us to express to our communities that they must complete the census. That determined how many ventilators we had when the outbreak came for COVID-19. And these products are bar second to none. When you can take a product and rely on it to do what it says it's going to do, and I believe even more, if we could make medical claims, we would make history. I'm telling you, this company would be $1 billion company right now, but we're not allowed to make the medical claims. But when you look at products like the Valley 30 and you see the cherry juice in it, the cherry juice that's in it, when I see in my community how many people are suffering from arthritis, I get on the ladies in my church because they like to tell their war story about who have the, how Arthur is impacting their lives, right? This arthritis is killing me. Yeah, this arthritis was doing that. So, I'm always encouraging them to watch their words. But when you look at Valley 30 and how it's changing the lives of the masses with the inflammation in the joints, and you're hearing people talk about, hey, I had arthritis, I had gout, and I started using the products, not making any medical claim. We just know based on testimonies that the gout, and if anybody, when I hear people talk about gout and how painful it is and how the gout has left them, I'm telling you, the products are amazing. When I look at the fact that Valley 30 has A to zinc, every single kind of vitamin you need, that you could take the other vitamins and throw them in the garbage. For real, because it's a liquid vitamin that absorbs into your system immediately. I'm telling you, we hit the jackpot. Let me just tell you this. And I don't know if you ladies realize it or not, but the color has changed.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The color,
the black top.
The taste, the taste has changed. And I'm excited about how we're going to impact the masses. When I look at that detox tea, second to none, let me help you.
Facts.
When I think about the fact that people who struggle to lose weight, people who are struggling to use the bathroom. I got a girlfriend and we would go away on vacation and we'd be on a cruise for 3 days and she would not use the bathroom. And you could take the detox tea and now she's having an experience every single day. I'm telling you, the products do what they're supposed to do. And I feel blessed. It took me over 10 years, y'all, to release 10 pounds. And here I've lost over 20 pounds. I've never before because it would always come right back. And now the weight is coming off and I boast every chance I get. I'm 55 and fabulous.
Come on.
No medication. And I plan on living. My great grandmother lived to be 113 years old. Can you
Wow.
imagine if she had these products? She died from old age. If she had
Wow.
these products, she might still be living, y'all. So, yes.
Wow, that's awesome. Godmother, talk to us about these products. Now, we know you are out there literally, on like 4 or 5 miles a day, literally walking. So, talk to us about these amazing products and you, as a beautiful 72 years young, being out there. Just give it up for her, looking fabulous at
Thank
72
you.
and being able to take these amazing products. Talk about that to all the audience right now.
Well, I love the products, and my detox tea is over there to the side. I just had somebody come by and pick up 260 packs, so
I know that's
that's why
right.
I'm sitting right here. But my favorite is the tea. It really is the tea because it makes me sleep like I'm laying with Jesus' arms. That's the only way I know how to describe it. I sleep so good. And then when I wake up, I want to get up. You know, there's times you wake up and you say, "Ooh, let me turn over. Let me get 10 more minutes." If you got a snooze, but let me hit the snooze. No, when I wake up, I want to get up. And I'm excited about waking up.
Mm,
I'm excited about how I feel when I wake up. And I take my tea, I take it sometimes 6 in the evening, 7, no later than 7 because I get up so early. So when I wake up, I have an experience. And then when I come out the bathroom, I can't say nothing but thank you, Jesus. After taking it all this time, and I still have a great experience.
right.
We don't talk about that a lot, but that's why so many people are evil. They full of it. They full of crap. Okay.
Ah.
And until it comes out of them, they're gonna be mean. Okay.
Mm.
And this Valley 30,
Yes.
it calls my name. I got my black top down in the refrigerator. As soon as I wake up and say, Dorothy, I said, what? Come on. Come on down here. You know what we're finna do. And I be saying, just hold on a minute, cause I want to say my prayers and I want to, because that Valley 30, hey, you jump straight up and go right on out the door. But negative.
Oh.
But I took it one morning. I be watching, like Leah always tell me, take 2 capsules, take 2 capsules, take 2 capsules. I knew better. I knew better. I took 2 capsules one morning, and this is the truth. I walked 5 miles, almost 6. I was walking 6, and then I did, but 5.5 to 6 miles every morning.
Wow.
That morning, I took 2 capsules. I walked 8.5 miles,
Wow.
and could have walked 2 more. But I looked at my watch. I said, "You know how long you've been walking?" And everything in me told me to keep going. I said, "No, that Valley 30, you can go. Come on, let's go 2 more. We can do 2 more miles. We did 8. I said, no, you a lie. I'm finna stop.
Wow.
This my skin feel good. My nails have gotten hard.
Yes.
I've worn,
Yes.
I've worn um, fake nails
Mm-hmm.
over 50 years. And when I go to the nail shop to get my nails done, after a month, so time to take off, take off, take off. You need to take off. Take off. And I don't think I
Done.
need to take off all them times. You understand? Take off. No, we take off. And then when I take them off, my nails are so brittle.
Yeah.
I can bend them back. And I
Mm-hmm.
used to think, I'm not going to ever be able to stop wearing these nails because my hands look so bad with them off.
Mm-hmm.
My nails, I'm telling you, have grown. I will not put anything else back on my nails again. Now, they may get me and get a pedicure because I love pedicure, but they will not do my nails again. Again. So these are the 2 products. Now, the Vital, I don't even keep
Mm.
it in the house. I don't even tempt myself. The young lady just comes, she said, I said, nope, I I don't bring it in this house. Because if I bring it in there, I'm going to take some. I've never seen anything that make you clean up and be happy.
That part.
You cleaning up the closet and you smiling and singing. I'm going to tell y'all
Mhm.
something. I don't like to clean no more than I have to. This breakdown here where we ain't been able to let nobody come in, this has been the
Mhm.
worst part of it for me. Because I
Mhm.
don't care how broke I get, I'm going to keep some money so somebody can clean up. 'Cause I
Come
don't
on,
like to do
somebody. A to the man.
okay, I'm just being honest. I'm
Yep.
going to clean up what I got to for me. Okay?
Mhm.
That vital, I was cleaning. I don't allow it in my house. I'm just being honest with you because it gave me and not a nervous energy, a calm energy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
love everybody and you want to do everything. I'm calling people. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you. I had a girlfriend. She told me we was in Detroit. I've taken everything. Nothing gives me energy. Nothing. I can take what you got and go straight to sleep. I said, okay, cool. I said, but try it. Won't you try it? Just try it. Just for me. On our friendship. Just try it. I left her too, and I came back to Houston and left her in Detroit. I called her. I said, hey, what you doing? She just fell out of laugh. She said, you know what I'm doing. I said, nah, what you doing? She said, I cleaned the bathroom closet, the
Come
house,
on.
the hall, the baseboard, the kitchen cupboards. She said, I feel like I'm cooking the Last Supper. I done cooked 20 people pie. And she said, I'm on my way to my daddy's house to clean his house.
Amen.
I
It
said,
works.
give you energy. She said, you know, the worst part of all of it is I'm so happy I don't know what to do.
Yep. Yep.
I sang as I was on the floor wiping the cupboard. She said, I scrubbed my toilets. I mean, she just went through it. I said, no, not you. You don't have no energy. She said, girl,
Right.
you the bomb. Sign me up and give me some more of that stuff.
Come
So
on.
that's why I don't deal with
Absolutely.
that one. The other two, and here's what I don't want people to be afraid of. Because I've taken things, I remember, I can't think of the name of the things I took for energy. And I was like,
Jittery. Mhm.
my heart was beating so fast.
Mhm.
You know, like me, on the average, I can only drink 1 cup of coffee, maybe 2. After that, I'm nervous.
Mhm.
That didn't do that to me.
Mhm. Mhm.
So when people say it's a caffeine in it, it must not be because it didn't do that to me. You know,
Right.
I don't know
Mhm.
what's in it. I don't even want it no more. So
Oh, done.
I'm just serious. So when it made me feel happy and
Mhm.
excited about cleaning up, you hear me? I don't want to do
Yep.
that. So I don't take that one. Okay. So, and
Awesome.
people just don't think that it's going to give you the jitters because it does not. It
Right.
just makes you
Right.
happy and you're going to clean up everybody's house. I'm just telling you.
Everybody's house. And Dr. V, you know what? You have
Everybody.
a very similar testimony of you taking the products, and then we're gonna kind of come to a close. But you go ahead and share your
First of all, when I took the Valet 30 the first time, the Valet 30 is my favorite product. That is my favorite. I love the Valet 30 and I have to keep it away from me, right? Like right now it's sitting on my desk. And so, Godmother, when you say it calls your name, it does. I promise you it does. It's sitting there looking at me like, come on. One more cap. Just one more. You know, I'm like, leave me alone, Valet 30. But it is my favorite product. But I will tell you, normally I'm one of those people. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So there are things that, are systemic health challenges that I have faced and had to just learn how to operate at a higher level through it. Okay. I don't let it have me, but
Mhm.
I have to operate through it. So it means that I have to spend a lot of energy to do so. So, depression, chemical depression. I'm not talking about I'm just saying today. No, I'm talking about chemically. My body is off balance, right? Irritable bowel syndrome. Can't go to the bathroom. Extreme bloating in my stomach so that my stomach looks like I'm about 3 months pregnant at times, depending on what I eat And yeah, there's some things that I don't need to eat. And if I could just leave the nuts alone, right? That probably nuts and strawberries and anything with any little seeds in it. I'm like, that's all the good stuff, right? And so normally I have trouble going to the bathroom. I don't go to the bathroom regularly. I don't go every time I eat. At least I didn't. These products, when I tell you that I have energy, the Valet 30 is amazing. I love it. I love the way it tastes. I love the way I feel when I take it. I do not do energy drinks at all. But if I feel like I need an extra boost of energy, I'll take an extra shot of Valet 30. But I pay for it because I'm up all hours of the night. Like, hey, how you doing? People like, are you live? It's 12 o'clock and you talking about how you doing? It's your girl, doctor, go to bed, right? When I took the Vita Plus, this is when I knew I was getting ready to do this.
Yes.
I cooked, I cleaned.
Listen.
And I don't do either of those things.
She sure don't.
And everybody that knows me knows that, and I say it unapologetically, I don't know. I'm not trying to do that. I had 7 kids for a reason. Somebody need to clean the kitchen, right? Like literally. And so my husband cooks, so I don't have to do that stuff. But I knew that it was real when I got up and went in the kitchen and I cooked and took a picture of my little food. Like, oh, I just tried this meal from Hello Fresh, you know, da 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 da. People like, you cook? Then another day, my office would normally have everything everywhere. I came in here, I cleaned, I moved stuff, I swept, I mopped, I was moving, getting it done, and did a live, and I had to show them my office. And people who had been in my office earlier that day, they said, that was not like that. You told me, step over that box, honey, move around that, okay? The boxes were gone. They were like, what in the world? I said, these products are the truth. And they absolutely are. I'm like you, godmother. I love going to the bathroom. People can think I'm strange. My son be like, Mama, why are you making them sounds in the bathroom? Why do you have to make them sounds? I can hear you in my room. And it used to be like, but now I'm like,
I cannot.
I've been praying and thanking God. That's real. When you don't go to the bathroom, but you can go and you're not straining and you're not, I'll be in there praising God, honey. I take my iPad. I'm going to do some work. This is just going to be a whole little experience, right? And that's what these products have done for me. I know that I look younger. Like people are like, you're aging backwards. These products are allowing me to age backwards. My skin is amazing. You know, my knees, Arthur don't have me, and I don't have Arthur. I evicted
Come on.
Arthur. Arthur, you gotta go, right? And so and with the fibromyalgia, normally I have really bad flare-ups. Well, y'all, let me tell you, I was starting to have a flare-up, right? I was starting to have a flare-up, and I took my products, and normally after cleaning like I cleaned, I would be down for 2 to 3 days. Like I'd be down, out, can't do anything, in the bed. I wasn't. I had to give myself some time. I had to chill. I had to relax, but I was not out. And so that's the power of these products. They literally have revolutionized my life. And that's why I love them. Like there's so many amazing things about this company and this experience, but these products are amazing. They really are. And I don't say it just to say it. I like when I say that thing, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Yes.
Absolutely. So we're going to come to a close. But before we do that, I want all of you dynamic, powerful women to share with the audience why it is imperative to be a part of Tava. Why now? Why it is imperative to create wealth and residual income, and how you have positioned yourself to do all that. And so, Pastor Sean, I'd like for you to share some closing remarks with the topics that I just shared with you.
Well, let me go back to the word. It says that a good person leave an inheritance to his or her children's children. And it's about establishing generational wealth.
Yeah.
And we all know about residual income because we have residual bills.
Come on.
And our people are trained to work a system where, like, is that J. Paul Getting that said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of one person's effort.
Mm-hmm.
We're taught to run the rat race that makes somebody else's dream come true instead of our own. So why Kava? Because it's about cooperative economics. It's about empowering ourselves and others, and earning income on leveraging ourselves on the basis of other people. And so when I think about that, and I think about residual income, my money making money while I'm sleeping, I want to leave an inheritance to my grandchildren and my great grandchildren, that they understand that my grandmother left an impact. She left a legacy. I want my name to be great on earth. Okay. See, many people, when they die full of potential. I want to die empty because I poured so much back into the world and into my family. And I'm leaving such an impact on my family that my children will never think of a job bringing them wealth, but
Come
they'll
on.
understand that success is based on making your way prosperous and going after your dreams and following your dreams, understanding that nothing will be impossible. So why Tava? Because I believe that Tava will be the #1 network marketing company in the world. The
Facts.
#1. I don't think no other company is praying like this company is.
Come on.
I don't think no other company have the type of people that have the heart for God, where people open up in prayer, and not worried about who they're going to offend.
Come
And,
on.
and that alone, because we put Jesus first, he says, if I'll be lifted up from the earth, I'll
Draw
draw
all
all
men.
men unto me. So as a result, Tava will draw the masses.
Come on.
Take this world by storm. I believe in the next couple of years, Tava's going to be a household name.
Amen. Come on, somebody. Yes, 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 yes. And you know what? I'm going to ask Dr. V to share the same fashion.
Yeah, this is why Tava and why now. Y'all, I had the opportunity to be way further up in the binary, because there's power in the binary, first of all. But I had the opportunity to be on Sharita's left leg, at the top of her left leg, the top of her left leg, right? And I missed it because of the hurt and the things that I had experienced in the past. And for me, I like to say this, let me be a cautionary tale for you. It wasn't too late. I still got in. I'm still doing well. Like, I don't care where you place me, I'm going to thrive. Like, that's how I'm built. That's the God I serve. I don't care. Inside, outside, it don't matter. Like, the way God has built me, it's going to happen. But if I had been up there at the top of the left side, I'd be in a different position. I would have already propelled forward, but I didn't, because I couldn't get beyond my hurt. So I just had a brand new grandbaby. And I am determined, like Pastor Sean, to leave a legacy for my grandchildren and my great grandchildren. I want them, Pastor Sean, I promise you, when you were saying that, I just said that. I just said that I want my children's children to say, my big mama was a boss. My big mama didn't play. My big mama made things happen. Yeah, she grew up in a 3-room house with no indoor plumbing. Yeah, she was a first-generation college graduate. She got a PhD. She became a professor. She got tenure. All that's cute. But baby, let me tell you what she did in business. I want that. And Tava is that. And I agree. I agree that Tava's going to be at the top. I agree that Tava is the vehicle that God had promised me that would come my way. In 2010, God said this. He said, you've got to have an account. I said, what you mean, God? I got to have an account. He said, you've got to have an account. He said, there's going to be a great transfer of wealth and you will not receive it unless you have an account. I said, a checking account? What kind of account I need to have, God? What kind of account? I believe with everything in me that this wealth transfer that's going to happen. It's going to happen in a lot of ways. But for me, a big portion of the transfer that God is sending my way is going to be through my 4044, my Tava ID number. 4044, the account. So when we declare that we're going to max out our binary pay, it's going right to my account. 4044. You know, when I get paid and commissions are paid, listen, I know that I can pull out my Tava card and my money will be on there. I've got an account. If you don't have an account with Tava, get you one, because I don't want you to miss. I don't want you to be delayed. I don't want you to struggle. I don't want you to get it 3 years from now, 5 years from now, because you don't know the name now. You say, well, I'm going to wait and be way down there when you can come in and secure your position and ride this wave all the way to the top. Back to you, Sharita.
Yes, honey. Yes. I know that's right. Godmother, go ahead and let the people know.
Tava, why not? Why now? Why not now? I have talked to a lot of people. They say, y'all are too new. I said, well, when do you want to get in? When we're old? Duh. I say, see, that's the problem. See, broke people think everything is a scam. You have to remember that when you're talking to them. If they broke, they think it's a scam. They want to wait to the end. And like, no, I'm going over here. This is where everybody is. Oh, okay. You need to follow the masses. Okay. Take that M off of mass and tell me what you follow.
You better.
You better get in Tava while we got positions at the top.
Come on.
You hurt my feelings. If you're broke, you shouldn't have no feelings. You
My
ever
God.
talk about her feelings? No. You ever hear Tyler Perry, and they talk about Tyler Perry's movies so bad, you ever hear him come out and say they hurt my feelings? He just come out with a new movie in spite of. You see, I remember one time Oprah and the Kennedy girl, they were real friends. I can't, Schwarzenegger's wife, I can't think of her name right now. She went to the Kennedy's house. Y'all know where it is, the Hamptons, wherever it is. She went to the Kennedy's house. And Oprah said there was a hallway so long of every family member. So she would say, this is my grandfather. He did this. This is my grandfather. He did it. What's on our wall? Jesus. And it ain't even Jesus. It's a white Jesus with blue eyes. That's what we got on our wall. On my walls, my grandkids' wall, I want them to say, that's my grandmother.
Come on.
My grandmother was the first millionaire in the family. She made it possible for us. Okay? I don't want other people up on the wall. And that's what you should want. Build your own dream. When you don't build your dreams, people pay you. When you don't pursue your dream, they pay you to pursue theirs. And they give you a check. That's the scam.
Come on.
They give you a check to make you stay there and build their dreams. And then they tell you as if you don't have enough sense to know. We want to see you here. This is my job. Miss 3 days and let's see whose job it is. Let's see whose dream you're going to build. Build your own dream. And a dream is not what you see in your sleep. It's the thing that won't let you sleep.
Come on.
Jesse Duplantis said the poorest person in the world is not a person with no money. It's a person with no hope and no dreams. And as long as there is God, there is hope. When you lose your hope, you might as well go on dead, lay down, die. And I hear people all the time, well, my people ain't doing nothing. I say, why seek you the living among the dead? Leave the dead alone. Let them die. Because when they wake up, you're going to be so far ahead of them. If you have 5 people in your business, and ain't but one working, you got one. Keep moving. No matter what, you have to tell yourself, I'll be here this time next year. I'll be here no matter what. And no matter who don't, because everybody is not going with you. If you get on a bus and go from here to Dallas, Texas, if that bus stops, some people gonna get on and some gonna get off. You bless them that get off and you work with them that get on. And you keep moving and you never identify yourself with who's working on your team and who you keep working. And you never say, my upline did. Your upline is Jesus Christ. And he said, you can do all things through him. He gave you a way. Tava. Tava, yes, Tava is a way. Kenny told me I'm sending an ark for you. He knew I was so far down to a boat wouldn't do. I had to have an ark. You got the ark. Now is your time to change. Don't think about whether your friend is doing it. If your lights go out, they ain't gonna give you no money. You need to build your business. I don't know two people. Then where do you live? In what country? Where do you live? You don't know two people. And if you don't know two people, if you're hanging around a bunch of people and y'all ain't got no money, that's a non-profit organization. And you don't want that. Get you around some people that got some money, that's going where you want to go. You have to spot. See, if your mind don't get there, your behind ain't coming. Your mind will take you places that your feet may never get there. But if your mind must arrive at the destination first. It has to, or your behind won't get there. I don't care who says, what says. Tell me what God says. God says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If he said it, nothing and nobody can stop me. And he gave me an avenue. We started praying, oh God, oh God, oh God. And God in heaven said, I done given you Tom, or what more do you want? No, you asking some broke, poor person, is this the one? They don't know. They don't know. They can't help you. You find somebody that can help you and you recruit up. You keep recruiting up, up, up. All my friends are broke. Leave them alone. Get you some new friends. Recruit up. I call 150 to 100 people every day. Every day. See, you got to change, because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep having what you have. If you keep hanging around who you're hanging around, you're going to stay like you are. You got to come out from among them. You got to be the change you seek. You got to be the leader that you're looking for. Because I'm going to tell you something. Jesus Christ was the best follower ever lived on this earth. All he talked about was what his father. He followed. You got to be a follower until the leader in you is ready to come out. And if you can't follow what you want to follow, or you want to follow, you go in your Bible. God will show you. Even Tava, everything about Tava is in the Bible. Remember that. Everything about your future is in there. I don't know. You don't have to know nothing. I made $1 million before I knew what I was doing. In artists, I hit the top. I ain't know nothing about the compensation plan. Kenny and them. People came in the business because of what I didn't know. I never will forget, I was at somebody's house and they asked me 1,000 questions. I said, I don't know. Well, how does this pay this? How does this? I don't know. Well, if you at the top and you don't know nothing, how did you get to the top? I said, I don't know. God did it. But I'm keeping going. I didn't stop to figure out what I didn't know. I kept doing what I knew. And I ended up, Kenny and them used to laugh at me. And they'd say, ask the godmother. Godmother don't know nothing. Still don't. I ain't trying to. But I do what I do. And that's what you should do. Get in this business. Get to drinking this tea. Get to drinking this product. And tell somebody. That's all. That's all you need to know. Drink it. Talk about it. Drink it.
Amen. Come
Drink
on.
it.
Hey, talk about it.
If you go to a restaurant and food is good, you come out and you call everybody. If you see a sale,
Come
like,
on.
I don't like sales. I don't like sales. Well, if you don't like sales, take off that hair, take off the nails, take off all that stuff, advertising for other people. They
Come
just
on.
say, drink this
Come
and
on.
tell somebody. And watch
Amen.
go straight to the top. Y'all know I can go on forever and ever because I love
Yeah,
the things I say
we
to
know
you.
you can.
I'm trying to lift you up because if somebody had told me when I was you guys' age, what I'm telling you now, my whole life would have been different. Don't pat me on the back and tell me I'm doing good and I'm not. I was 300 pounds. Oh, you got a pretty face. Well, what about the rest of this blubber? You understand? We got something that'll help. So that's what you tell people now. Get in Tava now for you and for your family and quit at broke people don't know anything. Broke people is broke as hell. If they wasn't broke, ask him. If you know everything, why are you still broke? See,
That
that's
part.
advice. But they ain't using their own stuff and they still broke. Find you
Amen.
somebody that's going where you want to go. Tava is an art. Now y'all can laugh if you want to. Be just like it back it was in Noah's days. All the people is back to
Right.
the okay.
Hello. Amen. Amen. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the godmother say it. You heard Pastor Sean. You heard Dr. V. You've heard literally from a woman who's made, not only has she personally made millions herself, but has helped create over 20 millionaires. And this is what it's going to have to take from you. It's going to take vision and or the ability to borrow the vision and faith and belief of others. The powerful women that you see here on this broadcast today are not women that just talk about it, but we live it, and therefore we see results. You want to partner with people that can help you get to the next place in life. You want to be able to tap in now before everything blows out of proportion. Because listen here, you heard Dr. V tell you she could have been number one on my team and she waited. You don't want to be those people a year from now, 6 months from now, heck, a month from now, next week saying, oh, I should have. Because the truth is, we're the 33rd fastest growing company out of the top 500 in the entire world. Is that by happenstance? No. It's because, like Dr. Cook said, the favor of God is on Mr. Kenny Lloyd. The people are out here who are making it happen. We have products that actually work, right? People love it and they come back. And we have a compensation plan that is tremendous. So listen. Don't keep watching us and allowing your past to dictate whether you move or not. Don't live out of regret. Move forward, knowing that you have to keep your eyes towards the prize. Move forward, knowing that this is your time. Literally, there are so many promises that have been spoken over your life. And it's not because God is not making it happen, because his promises are yes and amen. It's because you are not willing to move forward. He gave us all the power to get wealth. So if you are not in your wealthy place right now, honey, it's because of your decision making. So today we charge you to move forward. We charge you to partner and lock arms with us. Get on this ark and sail to a better way of living. Sail into a way that you can choose to have an inheritance for your children's children. My face will be on that long wall in my children's house. They will know why they were able to have an excellent type of lifestyle and mindset. We're going to create those generational wealth plans for our children's children. We are literally being able to create history once again. Now, will you be in the books or will you be reading the book? With that being said, my name is Sharita Leon, and I approve this message. Y'all all, we thank you for joining us tonight, this afternoon, this evening, depending on where you are in the world. Contact the person that shared this video with you and say, we are ready to get on the ark. You are ready to go ahead and change your life, and we will be more than happy to assist you with doing so. Again, we thank you for watching, and we will see you all next time. Until next time, only believe until the end. And what? You better go get your life. Be blessed, y'all.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.